Well, from Paris, we're joined by the Director General of UNESCO, Irina Bokova. Irina, thank you very much for joining us. Now, of course, both laureates have been working closely with UNESCO to promote the education of children, especially of girls and especially of child labourers. You must be incredibly vindicated and pleased that these two people in particular won this esteemed prize.
Well, I think it's a great day for us. We are very proud, we are very happy, we are very enthusiastic, both for Malala, congratulations, and to Kailash. In fact, I had Kailash just 4 days in my office here in Paris, and we discussed our future activity to promote education, to fight against child labor and the modern slavery. And I think the fact that a Nobel Prize, Peace Prize, is given to two activists for education and for children's rights, it's a great news. I think it's a prize also for education. It's a prize of what education can do for these young people. And I would say it's a call for action. It's a call for urgent action for promoting girls' education and children's rights.
Malala is, of course, so young. Kailash has been working since the 1980s to do something about it. And yet he still needs to work. They still need to promote these issues. Isn't it somewhat disheartening that they still have to do so?
On one side, yes, you may say that there are still 58 million people out of school, and the majority are girls. There are similar number of girls that are dropouts. We see girls are going to get married at a very early age. They're pregnant, they become mothers at the 10, at 12. We see that girls are not going to school. They rather go to fetch water or collect some wood. And also the the forced labor is very much practiced in many societies. But at the same time, I think that there is an enormous progress. If you look at the dynamics of what happened these last 15 years, we see that the girls are going to school, the number of out-of-school children has decreased by twice, by 50%. Almost the similar case in the child forced labor. So it means that it can be done. In many countries, there is an incredible progress of girls going to school. But I think what is very much needed nowadays is to put a very strong focus on education in conflict areas. We see that unfortunately only 2% of the international humanitarian aid goes to schools, to education. We see this in Syria, we see this in Iraq, we see it in Central African Republic, in some of other countries, and much more increased focus on girls' education. But the very fact that today it is on the global agenda, it is on the global political agenda, I think it's a huge achievement. And as I said, it's a call for action. We just have to see how we move from now on, because our statistics shows that if we are going with the same pace of change, which is positive, we will see the poor girls in the poor rural communities in sub-Saharan Africa being get into school only by the year 2086. And we don't believe that this is sustainable. We have to do something differently.
Irina Bokova, Director General of UNESCO, who's been working with Malala and also with Kailash, thank you so much for your time. And just to let you know that President Obama has also passed on his congratulations too.